Hello everybody. So, just a quick video. It is reckoned that about 88% of the Western world population, including Ireland, is metabolically unhealthy. That means that in general, we are insulin resistant. So what is insulin resistant? Insulin resistant is where your body has been spiking insulin for too long. So insulin is produced by your pancreas. Insulin is the glucose management hormone and also the fat storage hormone. So when there's glucose in your blood, insulin is released by your pancreas, and insulin carries around the glucose to every cell in your body, knocks on the door and says, do you need some energy, which is glucose? And the cell says yes or no, and insulin distributes the glucose. When there's too much glucose, which there often is in our modern diet, let's not say anything, keep it a secret, the insulin will put it into fat storage. So we'll go to the adipose tissue, which is the fat storage tissue, and it will store it. So why are we insulin resistant? Insulin resistance is caused when we are constantly spiking insulin. How's that happening? Our modern diets consist of, on the food pyramid, mainly carbohydrates. What's the only thing that spikes insulin to a high level consistently? Carbohydrates, particularly refined carbohydrates, like bread and stuff like that, pasta, rice, potatoes, that kind of stuff. So the problem is not that we are eating these foods, the problem is that we are eating them too often. My rule is only to have a savory breakfast. So I only have eggs or bacon or beef or whatever. I often have lettuce as well. It does have carbohydrates in it. I have rocket lettuce. It has carbohydrates in it, but it has a lot of fiber. So the carbohydrate is minimized by the level of fiber. So the closer you can get to nature with your carbohydrates, the better. That's not saying that a potato is will spike your blood sugar very, very quickly. So I actually don't eat potatoes at all, except in special occasions. And I do love them, garlic potatoes, oh my God. So we're spiking our insulin too often, so be careful. So what I would do is try and either do intermittent fasting, but it's just very hard to do if you're eating a lot of carbohydrates, or cut out carbohydrates somewhere in your diet. Maybe just have them for your lunch and your dinner, and maybe don't have them at the other meals. I know it's very difficult. We have a carb-laden world, but if you could try and have one meal, probably the first meal of the day is the best one, that you have a savory breakfast. So maybe some boiled eggs, some kind of protein and fat. So prefer protein and fat. Fat does not spike your insulin. Protein spikes your insulin to a very low degree. You want to keep your blood sugar level nice and even throughout the day. If you eat carbs, your blood sugar goes up and down like that. It's like crazy. So just watch for insulin resistance. You may be very slim, which I have seen people who are very slim, but they are insulin resistant. So when they do eat carbs or whatever food, their insulin is not working properly with the cells. Not all the cells, it's not working properly with some of the cells. So watch your insulin spikes. Learn more about it. Follow me for more. Like, share, subscribe, please.